Hey, nice to meet
How
you.
are you? Mike Taylor with MCE.
Nice to meet you, Chris Garcia, sales rep at FIU.
What's going on?
Are you okay? You look a little stressed, buddy.
Yeah, man. Just working through it. Just lost two of my best employees, so we're trying to get through it.
Damn, that sounds a little rough, buddy.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I could take notes during this
go
meeting?
ahead.
Thank you.
I'm actually in a rush because I'm meeting with the two employees that I'm having complications with. So if we can make this quick.
Hey, that's no problem with me. I understand time is money, so let's at least 15 minutes. That'll be nice.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Perfect.
okay. I guess to start off, I assume tell me a little bit about your company.
So we're located here in Coral Gables. We're based out of South Florida. We work here in Miami. A lot of our clients are here in Miami.
Okay.
But we don't just limit ourselves to working with South Florida clients. We have clients throughout the nation. We have some clients in New York. We have some in California.
Nice.
And we have a couple in Texas. So we work with corporate events. We do all sorts of marketing and branding for our clients. We do golf tournaments. We've done corporate events. We've had boat shows, sport events. We do all sorts of events pretty much. We focus on creating a pretty good experience with the clients.
Okay, that's nice to hear. In particular, what type of events do you conduct? And more into details, if that would be nice.
Yeah, so we just recently had a golf tournament here at the Donald Trump in the Raw. We held a golf tournament over there, and it was a pretty good event. It was a pretty big event, actually, and over 100,000 people showed up. So it's an annual tournament. We have the press there. We have some of the world's most recognizable golf players. So we kind of put that together. We try to create a very good brand experience. Just an event of a lifetime. We try to set everything together and create the branding and atmosphere that our clients will like. Their locals and people that come and show to the event.
Nice.
They like to feel in place.
Okay. Do you mind if I could ask how are sales looking like as of right now or in previous years?
Yeah, so we've been in business for about 20 years.
Okay.
And actually, our recent year, we lost about $1 million. So I'll touch on that.
Ooh.
So in 2015, we had about $25 million in total revenue in sales. But due to having a high turnover and our employees and account managers, they're not fit for the job. They get scared too quickly. So we lose a lot of our employees frequently. So that's one of the big problems that we're actually facing right now. And that cost us to lose $1 million last year, 2016.
Wow.
So we're trying to get back. We're trying to implement some of the new technology. We're trying to figure out what some of our new options are. So if you could actually tell me a little bit about what you guys have to offer.
Of course.
How we could potentially go about solving this issue.
Well, as of right now, as previously stated, I am one of the head personnel here at FIU, the sales rep. We do lead a team of students that are both very, very influential in both computer skills and both customer service skills.
Nice.
Just a quick little fun fact. It's as simple as our sales education. Okay, more than 50% of the college students enter in a career sales. So that's a little fun fact as it is. I don't know if that sounds like news to you, but that sounds like great news to me. Do you mind if I ask if you, as a head of your company, do you find any problems as it is?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, like one of the biggest problems that we're having right now is the high turnover.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another thing that we're also is that training is very expensive. Dedicating the time to teach these people is actually very expensive.
Okay. Well, I do have good news for you. Okay. Even terrific news. According to Charlie, you know Charlie, I assume.
Yeah, Charlie.
Charlie Group. Okay. Charlie Group. Our college students, not necessarily specifically ours, but college students. Okay. They tend to have a 35% lower turnout rate.
Oh man, that's perfect.
Yes.
That's exactly what we're looking for.
college students, now specifically ours don't tend to come and go, just come and go. That looks bad in us, and then that looks bad in them, as I assume. Um, they do tend to stay, they do tend to want to learn, and they do tend to strive for more, strive for greatness. Um, and even students prepared with sales oriented businesses curricular ramp up to 50% faster compared to non sales students.
Nice.
So that's, again, it's nice to hear. Um, and we do tend to work with the latest and greatest computer softwares that most companies use. Do you mind if I ask what company, what software do you guys use?
So we don't actually don't have any software right now. We don't do our training ourselves. We actually source that out to a training facility. They go over there, they do the whole training. They come work for us. What sort of software you guys work with?
The software that we do use is Salesforce, and it is very commonly used among other companies as well. And but I mean, what else would you like to know about us?
How familiar are you guys with social media? So actually, one of our most loyal clients mentioned to us that we're kind of lacking in the sense of implementing newer practices, new technology, ways to get out there. We got established about 20 years ago. We didn't have any of this technology that you guys are more familiar with.
Okay.
So I'd like to know what sort of how your sales team is going to implement newer technology into my business.
Okay, well, for starters, already our personnel, our group is already a young group. The first thing that you think of young kids, not young kids, the young adults, but the first thing you think of young adults is already being proficient with any type of software, such as Apple, such as Microsoft, and then it's as simple as they are proficient with sales and social media and such. It's as simple as posting and advertising on their own social media. Why not just do that? Why not bring that special skills to a corporate level and advertise their products that they need to sell, advertise their service that they need to sell, advertise. It can go on for days. I do have a couple examples of proposals and such that my students have done. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3 right here. As you can tell, it's actually just by looking off this, you can tell that it's an 8K. What else? For the next product, it's simple as advertising a very famous drink. I'm not gonna say for due to copyrighted reasons.
I can see a growth in sales.
Yeah. As you can tell there that they are logistics. They could manage that as well. They also catch the user's eye with such content and such. And it's as simple as look at this.
Yeah.
I
see. So I see.
They do increase. They do tend to do the increase over 500%. And what else would you like to know?
Yes. I've heard that many colleges throughout the nation, specifically here in Florida, UCF, UF, they all have the same sales program. So how do you guys differentiate?
I'm glad you asked that because we do get asked that tenderly a lot. First things first, FIU is already located in Miami. Miami is already the gateway to the whole world, but specifically more towards the Latin America countries. So one thing that my students could offer besides going to any other school is being bilingual. Being bilingual in both English and Spanish is already a plus, but we do have a couple of students that are already trilingual, being both English, Spanish, Chinese, maybe sometimes Portuguese. You never know. That's what you get for. We are named FIU, Florida International University. We are very international basis. We do accept all kinds of. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's fine. No worries.
We do accept all kinds of students that do offer and do seek the potential of striving for greatness and such.
Awesome. So, yeah, sounds like you guys have pretty much everything together. So
Yeah. I mean, if it's okay with you, I could conduct a proposal, email it to you or to your assistant, and I will be leaving my contact information at towards the end if you like.
yeah, for sure. So how about send me over the proposal and we'll take it from there.
Okay. Do you think possibly one more favor that we could follow up on another meeting next week?
Yeah, we can schedule a meeting for next week. I'll try to make some time for it, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mickey.
All right, man. I appreciate your time.
No problem. Have a nice night.
Oh.